god, my content's amazing. What's up, everyone? It's me, Peffermint. Welcome back to another episode of Thinking Out Loud. So, today we're gonna be either mining or making a house, but while we're doing that, we also gotta discuss some life stories. Okay, so, life stories. I'm not alive. I'm dead. I'm sorry. I don't have any stories. I got it. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the story of how I got Minecraft for the first ever time. So, little, I don't know how old I was. I was like 7-ish years old, something like that. Little mini mint. He saw this one dude on YouTube. On YouTube, is the guy by the name of Thanks Sia. Not a lot of people know about him nowadays. I don't think so. The only actual videos that I ever really watched of him was the one video, or no, there was two. There was the one that I remember most distinctly though, is the elemental creepers one. That's what got me hooked onto Minecraft. The other one that I watched was an Iron Man mod review, but it's not as interesting. So the elemental creepers mod, that really got me fucking hooked on the game, because I saw like all the textures and just the way it looked, and it was addicting to me. I don't know why. The style of Minecraft and its blocks and just the whole environment was just, it looked so pretty to me, man. And then like the elemental mobs were like cool and all, so I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then Thanks to You just had a really nice and relaxing way of talking. So I was like, okay, I want Minecraft. How do I get Minecraft? And then I see it's a PC game. I have a PC. Well, it's not my PC. I was 7. But my mom had a computer in her room. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to ask my mom to see if she can get me Minecraft. Surprisingly enough, after a little bit of, what the fuck is the word? Okay, I remember the word. After some brief convincing, I got my mom to get me the game. So she goes over, she puts in her credit card information to get me that sweet fabled block game 69. And oh my fucking god, let me sleep. The card didn't work. It's not that we were broke, okay? It's not that we didn't have money. It's that Mojang would not take my mother's credit card, which saddened me deeply as a child. Deeply. That's how deeply it saddened me. And so I was just like, fuck, I can't get Minecraft. This blows, man. Because that's what every kid said back in the day. Instead of saying this sucks, or this is, whatever the fuck the kids say nowadays. This is so slay, pussy queen. Nah, back in the day we would say, this blows. So I was like, fuck, I want Minecraft. I can't play Minecraft. I'm depressed. I'm gonna go throw a little 3-year-old tantrum. And, so it was like many months passed. I still desperately wanted Minecraft, even more so because I went over to my friend's house and he had Minecraft. Here's the thing though, he didn't have it on the computer. He had it on this magical little mystical box of joy and love called the Xbox 360. And then I asked him about the Elemental Creepers mod, and he told me that you need Xbox Live for that. That lying son of a bitch had no idea what he was talking about. Okay, and so I was like, oh my god, I need to get an Xbox 360. And not only that, I need to get Xbox Live! So, there I was on my journey to bitch and moan to my mom and dad so I can get an Xbox 360. I was a fucking brat as a kid. And, well, anyways, it worked. I got an Xbox 360. I got Minecraft on it. I booted it up, and I immediately threw a tantrum because I didn't know how to get mods. I don't think I threw a tantrum. No, I definitely didn't. I was just upset. I was like, but I wanted mods. So then I looked up how to get mods, and I found you need the computer, but then I didn't know how to fucking... Like, you could get mods on Xbox 360. All that you needed was, like, to pay $30 million to some random Indian guy who definitely wasn't trying to scam you. And then also you needed a USB stick to transfer your information to the computer, so then you could fucking load up the mod files and stuff. It was needlessly complicated, so I didn't do it. And also because my mom said I wasn't allowed to. So I was stuck playing boring vanilla Minecraft, and the first thing I did was I built this massive little dirt fucking hill, like about that tall, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe like 2 blocks smaller, but it was about that tall. And it was just this massive dirt block. Well, I mean, inside of it, there was an actual house, but I surrounded it by dirt. And this is because little me, my first ever base, I wanted to protect it because I saw there was creepers, right? And so I wanted to protect it from the little nasties that would get into my base. So I was like, here, if I completely surround it with dirt, and then I put a sign on the front that says Dirt Mountain, not a house, the mobs will stay away from my base. It fucking worked. Not because of the dirt or the sign that I put in front of it, but because my dumbass was playing on peaceful mode. Let's stack this baby. Why? Why is this? What's going on? What is happening? This isn't supposed to happen. What is going on? No! I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Let me sleep. The demons won't let me sleep. They want me awake. They want me to feed. I'm so hungry. I'm weird, man. We have a door. This looks more like another portal. Hold on. Oh my gosh, guys, I made it. I made the dirt portal. Let's go. Is that a fucking cow? Okay, so, oh yeah, by the way, you guys, we have Birch. So, another Peppermint life story. When I was younger, you know, wee little mini mint, and I was in the days of 2000 some shit, back when I was in school, I was the best, smartest, most no, not good looking, but I was the best kid in the whole school because I was smart. I could read better than them, faster than them. I can comprehend the material a hell of a lot better than they ever could. And yeah, I was just awesome. Thing is though, I never did any of the work. Alright, I'm being serious. I did jack shit. I mean, obviously I would do some of the projects that seem fun, because, you know, you're only ever gonna work on what seems fun to you. Most of the time, I would not do shit, and it's because, you know, being a smart kid, I grasped material so quickly, I didn't see any necessity in doing all these pointless tasks that they wanted so desperately for me to do. So I didn't do them. If it were high school or anything like that, my grades would have fucking suffered for it. But they didn't, because I was elementary school and because I was a smart kid and they saw promise. And it doesn't matter if you don't do the work as long as you show promise. So I would be getting them A pluses, you know, the fucking the high citizenship scores. I was the most noble kid in school. And you know, they kicked my ass to the curb once I got into middle school. And they're like, okay, buddy, you gotta do the work now. And I was like, ah, shit, I don't know how to do work. Well, I mean, I knew how to do the work, obviously. I was a smart kid, remember? I just didn't want to. I didn't like it. I don't want to do work. Not out of me being a lazy bitch, but simply because this is a pointless task. Why am I here? What do I have to do this for? Why am I here? I'm leagues beyond you. This is pointless to me. My axe broke. This is a pretty weird idea for a roof. I've never really done something where it's just like, you know, the roof is inside the like fucking wood like this. I've always just, you know, done either a block above or like around it or whatever the fuck. But this is new and I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea that it's in between. I think it's cozy. Let me tell the story about the various animals my family has had in their possession. Before my time, apparently we had fish, and I don't know how, but apparently a stray cat got in and ate it from its bowl. So rest in peace, fish guy. After that, well, from what I remember, we had our dog Jacob. Rest his soul. He got a tumor in his throat. Yeah, it was sad. And then, of course, all the various fish that I won and slaughtered from the fall festival in my school. I didn't take care of them, and they were dead within 2 weeks. At one point, we got a frog. We didn't go to the store and get a frog. What happened was, I don't remember how we found him. He just came about the house one day. You know, we collected him, and we brought him inside, and this was our pet frog now. And because I was a little kid at the time, I dubbed him Mr. Froggy. The best name ever. That motherfucker should have died about 2 days into the fucking time span where we got him. Mostly, it's not because he would be off doing dangerous shit. It's because my mom would be very neglectful. And okay, that sounds like a very bad way of putting it. My mom is very neglectful. Oh no. But more like she's not aware of her surroundings at all. She's neglectful of her surroundings. That's what I was going for. She don't pay attention for shit. So Sorry, Mom. So many different times she almost stepped on the poor thing. Poor little Mr. Froggy. What eventually ended up doing him in was apparently he got into my mom's plants. And the plants had like poison on it. So no bugs would eat it. And the frog ate the poison. Right? And then the most bizarre shit happened. Okay? That night, the frog was... It grew. It was ginormous. It was fat. It was bloated. Now keep in mind, this is like a tiny frog. It was a fat boy now. And then I wake up the next day. I go to find him. He's dead next to the plants. The most peculiar thing about it was, as I said, he got really bloated the night before. I go downstairs. I see him. It's literally just bones. His skin is gone. It's just bones. It's just frog bones. What the fuck happened to him? Anyways, rest in peace, Mr. Froggy. And then we had birds. Now, these birds are very, very, very tragic. First, we got like 2 or 3. I can't remember. We got 2 that were important. Now, we raised these 2 motherfuckers. My dad built a little cage for them outside. It was fun. One time my mom left somewhere and she told me to take care of it, and she left for like an hour or 2. And I just said, she told me don't move and take care of the bird. So I was there sitting, hunched over in a corner with a bird on my hand. And obviously she said don't move. So I didn't move for like 2 hours. Which is, you know, that's one thing. No, that wasn't the bad part of it. The bad part was the bird shit on my hand and I couldn't move. Years later, though, that bird would taste sweet, sweet karma. Sweet, sweet vengeance. In the sense of it got a couple baby birds, 2 baby birds, and then the 2 parent birds flew off. They escaped at some point. And so now it's just the baby birds, right? And so the baby birds, they just like over time, you know, they grow up, you know. Then they have incest children, except none of the incest children work because they're incest children. So the eggs all turn out rotten, and my mom gets these rotten eggs and uses them as decorations for her plants inside, which is morbid as hell. But I mean, these 2 little birdies, they eventually went insane. One of them, I think, died. I don't remember how. And so the other one, it was finally 1 bird left by itself. And over the course of like the next half decade, it just went crazy till eventually we moved, and then my dad gave it to someone, and that's it. I don't know what happened to that bird. Yeah, no, my pets are very tragic. Right now, I have another dog. Now this dog, Sierra. This one's sacred, all right? She's not gonna die. Come on, Sierra. I'm gonna live forever. Yeah, so my dog's immortal. That's it's pretty cool. You know, this roof looks ugly as shit. I hate it. I'm gonna get rid of that. But you know what? That's a problem for some other days, Mint. For today, that's gonna be it. I hate all of you equally. Peace. Oh god. This is going to the post credits. For context, I don't know what to say here. I forgot a word.